Alright guys, so welcome to another Devon Joe's in the kitchen video. This day we are going to be looking about something that is quite simple and easy to be prepared. But as usual, before we go into the cooking, I just want to take this time to say thanks to all of our subscribers, our supporters, those of you who continue to share the videos, those of you who continue to watch, those of you who continue to leave your comments. We just want to say thank you very much. And if this is your first time actually watching one of Devon Joe's in the kitchen, I just want to say welcome. Alright, so to begin, this dish, like I said before, it's a very simple dish, something that can be prepared in less than 1.5 hours. We're doing garden vegetable cream potatoes, and that is going to be served with our spicy French thyme jack fish. I'll tell you more about it. Stay tuned, don't leave, don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, the only place you're supposed to go now, go to your phone, go to WhatsApp, share the link, send to your friends, tell them to come on over and watch. This one is going to be a treat. This one is going to be something that you would want to try in your home one of these days. Alright, so to begin, we have our Irish potatoes. These are going to be peeled and then diced and boiled. We have our carrots and we have our other vegetables that are going to go into our salad to give it that garden look and feel and even the taste. So let's begin. So we start by peeling our potatoes. Alright, so now that we have peeled all of our potatoes, we are now going to just give them some big chunks. So now we are going to add our potatoes to our pot of boiling water, which is on the stove and waiting for us. So just walk over with me to the stove as we add our potatoes to the boiling water. You're not coming? Oh, I must go over there. Alright, so we're ready now to add our potatoes. Remember that when you're dealing with hot water, you're supposed to take your time because you don't want to be splashed. And we're going to let these cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so now that we have added our potatoes to the water, what we are going to do now is to get the rest of our vegetables and the ingredients for the garden salad cream potato ready, pre-prep. So let's get rid of the potato salad aspect of the meal first, and then we focus on the fish because the fish is going to need all of our attention. Alright, so let's go. So now we have some carrots. Alright, as usual, vegetable peel, and we just peel them. These are going to be shredded. What it's going to do is going to have the color. And sometimes, you know, like I always say, sometimes they have children and they don't really want to eat the vegetable. But if you kind of, you know, trick them and get the vegetable into something that is delicious and something that they like, then you end up getting them to eat your vegetables and eat their vegetables while enjoying your food, which is always going to be a win-win. Alright, so, alright, I don't think we need more than 2 carrots for this one. So we'll just use 2. Alright, put back that one. Put on one side, and whenever you use your vegetable peelings, you know, don't throw them away. For those of you who have flowers like me, you know, starting up a nice little flower bed with some little plants and those things. I don't throw these away. What I do them, I take them outside. Don't even bother to make my compost heap. I just add them to the plants, dig up the dirt around the root a little bit and just add them to it and then cover it up back. And then, you know, it adds the extra nutrients to the soil. If you can't afford to buy the potting soil and those fertilizers out there, this is organic compost. Alright, so I was going to cut them first, but let me just shove them right into the pan. Alright, so I went into the supermarket and I saw this little thing. They call it a vegetable peeler thingy. Vegetable, whatever for vegetables and all of that. So I'm testing it out for the first time. I think it should be good. Let's try it. Alright, so it makes sense to cut the carrots first. Alright. Alright, so I've been shredded our carrots. Now we are going to focus on our next vegetable. I love these, or pak choy. And you can use any vegetable you want. So if you look inside our bowl, it's already looking pretty. So just imagine the look of our cream potato salad. So next we are going to be adding some sweet peppers. Just some nice flavor again, and also for colors. So next we are going to be adding our sweet pepper. So just imagine, this potato salad is going to look extremely pretty, and also I think it's going to be tasty. Alright, so to this now we are going to add some fresh thyme and scallion, and also some garlic. So we get some fresh thyme. So even though the potato salad is going to be creamed, or the potato is going to be creamed, we still want the potato to have flavor. Alright, so we finally chop these. Not like that. I ain't no chopper. Alright, remove the head from our scallion. Not a lot. So we just take two, cut down the center. Next, we have our garlic, which we are going to grate up. We are now ready to do our mashed potato or creamed potato with our garden vegetables. And for the vegetables, like I said before, we have some chopped pak choy, shredded carrots, we have sweet peppers, we have our herbs, scallion, thyme, garlic, basically. No, we don't need to add any pepper or anything to that. We'll add the pepper to the fish. Remember that the fish is going to be spicy, so we definitely need the potato salad not to be spicy at all, so that it can mellow out some of the spiciness of our jack. So we are going to go over to our pot now, see what it's doing, and then we are going to come back and put our salad together. Now for the vegetables that are going into our creamed potato salad, we just add them to 2 teaspoons of butter, and we're just going to quickly saute them. Alright guys, so welcome back. We have removed our potatoes from the fire. Now we are going to cream this and then add our vegetables and mix it, set it aside, and then we focus on the fish. Right, so firstly, we have added about 1 teaspoon of butter to our sauteed vegetables, and we don't want it to be too overpowering, so we are doing, this is a 1 tablespoon of butter here. We're adding some cream cheese, garden vegetable cream cheese, and also, so that's about 1 tablespoon, and we're adding also 1 tablespoon of onion and chive, cream cheese. So just mix this a little, and because the potato is warm, you realize that it is melting as it goes along. We could leave it here and just call it a nice potato salad, looking all lovely and everything ready, but we are creaming it. And so I smash up, and we just mash our potatoes. So after mashing our potatoes, we are going to add our vegetables to it. And if you look at it, you see how beautiful they look. We're just going to take our time, add our vegetables to it, and then we're going to give good stir. Alright, so we're doing spicy French thyme jackfish. These are going to be nicely seared. So now for our seasoning, so now we have our French thyme. What I want you to know about French thyme is that French thyme is extremely powerful. It's potent. Get some time now. This now, I get to understand that the thymes are from different parts of the country, or different parishes, give you a different flavor. So like the one that as you take it out of the bag, you can smell it, they say that is the St. Mary thyme. This is the St. Mary thyme. So if you ever go to St. Mary, or you go into the market and you want to buy thyme, tell them you want the St. Mary thyme. Alright, so like I said, we're not using a lot of herbs for this one, because the main flavor that we're supposed to be getting from this one is the French thyme. But we're adding our pepper, hot pepper. Should have used a glove, you know. But so anyway, I was telling you about the day when I went to the shop to buy the sardine. And when we came back, when I came back, alright then, what we have to put? Just put the sardines so. Just put the rice and put the sardine on it. So no sir, what do you want? And tell you something. So when I throw that sardine in the pot and get some vinegar and then add some sugar and make me sweet and sour sardine. You know, I must try some of these things again, because I'm not doing them again, you know. So I made sweet and sour sardine and rice that day, and I left some for mommy. When they came home, oh my god, they were like, what? Sardine, sweet and sour? Sweet and sour sardine? Yes, sweet and sour sardine. You can try it, you know. Alright, so I can give you and the sweet and sour sardine, it actually makes very good sandwiches. So you can try it for yourself. Alright, so now we have added our French thyme, our St. Mary thyme, our hot pepper. We are going to put a little color to it now. And I love my egg powder. So we just add a little egg powder. This is going to give it a nice bright orange color. The thing that is left for us to do now is to add our salt. You know, some persons just pour salt, so this is about, so I'm using about 1 teaspoon of salt. Now remember that when you're adding salt to your food, you're supposed to be conscious of how much salt you can consume. For me, I don't really like salt, so I do not use a lot of salt. I always recommend persons that when you're cooking, you use the quantity of salt that you can use, and if other persons want more salt, then they can add salt to their food. Just the same way with pepper. You can add these things in, but you can never subtract them. So it's best to be on the safe side. Add them. Don't try to subtract. So now we're just going to rub our fish together. You can smell the French thyme. And we're just going to leave this for about 30 seconds. Alright, so for our fish we are going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Just give it a quick stir so that it melts quickly. And also we are going to add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Just give that a quick mix. So this is going to allow our fish to have nice crispy outside but tender and juicy on the inside. Plus gives it flavor. So we give that another, let's say 30 seconds to heat up, and then we are going to add our fish first, skin down, so that it doesn't stick when we are ready to turn it over. Alright, so let's test it to see what it is like. Just a little piece.
DJ.
Alright guys, so welcome back. Now it's time for us to plate our food and see what it looks like. Alright, so we have done our pan-seared spicy chopped fish with French thyme, and we have done our garden vegetable creamed potato salad, and we are going to serve that with some nice chia tomato sauce. Alright, so let's try our nice stush style. Alright, looks good for the camera, we can let that stay. Then we're going to take some of our salad, not a lot, and we just nicely put it on our plate. Then just spread it a little so that it's kind of flat. Then now we are going to take our fish. You can just use your hand for this one. Take your fish gently. Wow, should be like so juicy. Gently rest it on the top. Ooh. And you can just gently spread some of the nice tomato paste over it. We're not going to douse it because not everybody likes sauce. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then we are going to use some of our French thyme again and some shredded purple cabbage for our garnish. Don't want to hide. Wow. The aroma is something to die for.
Sorry, it's DJ. Sorry,